Welcome to Scale Model Workshop. Here's another dental material that I sometimes use for modeling. No doubt if you've had the pleasure of a root canal, you're familiar with a rubber dam. A dentist will use a rubber dam to isolate a tooth from the rest of the oral environment. I've found that it can be useful as a mask in certain situations. Rubber dam material is either a latex or a flexible nitrile, and it's typically supplied in 5 or 6 inch square sheets. For what I use it for, I generally need smaller pieces. To cut rubber dam material, it's necessary to have a good sharp pair of scissors. Holes are cut into the rubber with a rubber dam punch. Other tools like a paper punch or a hobby knife won't work. Because the material is extremely flexible and resistant to tearing, it's extremely conformable around any convex or flat surface, so the small holes from a punch work just fine. However, in some situations, it's helpful to cut a larger hole. In this case, I knew using tape around these small bits I'd probably end up breaking something, but I could also do the same thing with the rubber, so I cut a larger hole to give myself plenty of margin to stretch it over the guns without damage. While it's far from a universal material, I found that it comes in handy, and it works out better than anything else in some situations, so I thought it might be of interest to some modelers. As far as the pros and cons, it's flexible and lightweight, so it's easy on underlying details. It's durable and resistant to tearing, so it can be easily stretched. In some situations, it can conform to contours better than tape. No adhesive makes it easy to remove, easy on previously painted surfaces, can be left on long term, and it won't leave a residue. It's resistant to solvents, and it can be reusable. As for the cons, it does have a limited use. It isn't that easy to cut, although the way I use it, round holes generally work just fine. And finally, it's not something you can just purchase at the store. However, like just about everything else, I see it sold on eBay. I'd also be willing to bet your dentist would be glad to let you have a few sheets to play around with. So long for now, and I'll see you next time.